Again. Earlier today, a jury said that Lynn Turner was guilty of the 2001 antifreeze poisoning death of her boyfriend, Randy Thompson. Now, this is the second time Turner has been found guilty of this kind of crime. She's already serving life in prison for the 1995 murder of her husband, Glenn. Now she is facing the death penalty. The father, Randy Thompson, described today's verdict as the culmination of 6 years of heartbreak.
He says there was a great sense of relief, but also the painful realization that no guilty verdict could bring his son back. Fox 5's Devin Feely sat down with Perry and joins us now with his story. Devin.
Well, Randy Thompson's father says one of the most difficult things about this trial was hearing defense attorneys describe his son Randy as depressed and suicidal. He says he hopes that today's verdict sets the record straight, that Randy was the victim of a crime.
Heartbreak. It's the only way I can describe it. It was relief and heartbreak at the same time.
That's how Perry Thompson says he felt as the jury returned a guilty verdict against Lynn Turner for the murder of his son, Forsyth County firefighter Randy Thompson. Thompson says today's verdict was about justice and vindication for Randy.
Randy had been, his character had been vindicated, finally. After all these years of hearing that he was a emotionally disturbed person that committed suicide and drank ethylene glycol, you know, finally the evidence proved that they were wrong.
Prosecutors say Turner poisoned Thompson with antifreeze in an effort to get his life insurance money. She was also convicted of the 1995 murder of her husband, Glenn Turner, who died from antifreeze poisoning as well. Thompson says that while her motive was money, the toll her actions have taken on all the families involved has been immeasurable.
3 families and 3 children, that their lives were scarred forever because of money. That's it. I mean, it didn't have to happen. I mean, because of somebody's greed, her family has got a loss, obviously. And the Turner family and us, it's a void that'll never be filled.
Thompson says the trial has dredged up many of the painful memories surrounding Randy's death. He's kept his son's firefighter's helmet given to him at the funeral as a treasured keepsake and reminder of a life cut tragically short. He says he is thankful that his family's long quest for justice is finally nearing an end.
I'm not a very emotional person, but it was Randy saying, y'all did it. You know, the truth is out. I'm not the type person they made me out to be. We know that. But now everybody should know that.
The jury will begin to decide Monday whether or not Turner will be sentenced to death. Perry Thompson says he has remained neutral on that issue. He says he is thinking about Randy and Lynn's 2 children, his grandchildren. They have already lost their father, and they now face the prospect of losing their mother as well.
Thanks
Tough
a lot,
for everyone involved.
Yeah. Indeed.